We had a solid weekend at Mount Itasca with our second CCSA NCAA qualifying weekend on the 2019-2020 season. Sarah Goebel won the women's skate race on Saturday, so that was a great result for her, and scoring result for sure. And on the men's side, our top skier, Super Youper, was Reed Goebel, Sarah's brother, who got podium finishes, third place in both the skate and the classic races. Overall, as a team, we definitely had a solid day on Saturday, stacking 6 guys in the top 10. That really showed the depth of our team there, and really showed that any single one of our student athletes could be a scorer for us on any given day. So that was really, really great for that confidence too going into the rest of the season. And the women's team too, we had, I believe it was all 5 of our gals that traveled this weekend scored in the top 10 on the weekend, so that was also great. Just really highlighting the depth of both sides of the teams. On Sunday, we definitely got beaten a little bit tactically on the day in the Mass Start Classic race. We just didn't quite execute our race strategy as planned. But I know that it'll be a good learning experience for our student athletes, and we'd rather have them be able to learn and have that experience now rather than in March in the championship event. So, all in all, though, it was what we needed to do on the weekend, and we'll look forward to the next one. For sure, it's really nice to have that depth on the team, like I said, with really 6 women and 6 men, that every single one of them can be in the top 10 in any given race, because that's what you really need to be able to produce winning team scores. And obviously that's a big goal of ours every single weekend, is to try to win the CCSA Invitational, and it takes it takes podium results on both sides of the squads, and that's where having the ability to have different athletes, different men and different women, be able to jump into those podium positions in any given race. It really helps our team score and our opportunity to be able to take away team titles. I believe we had a really great championships, more so because we really used the preseason competitions to really help us prepare, and I think they built a lot of confidence for the student athletes themselves. Obviously, just having the championships at home was a big advantage for us, and we really saw that. But I know we've said it all along. We've got the talent on the squads this year, and really when everybody has a really positive environment, which we have had on the road traveling, and when we're really driving that pace of performance in training, which student athletes are really pushing themselves and continuing to get better, then a lot of it is just fueled by themselves at this point, which is great. And it's about that energy and that continual progression. And I really think, from here on out, it's just about consistency too, right? For us to be able to make sure that our student athletes don't have any rough periods, that they're continuing to be able to have great results every weekend, and also making sure that we're still setting our sights now on the end of the season, on the NCAA championships, and first getting there, but having that focus in the moment to make sure that we can take care of the work that's at hand, but then also making sure that we're still progressing to that end goal, which is the NCAA championships. So we only have one race this weekend, which is really nice because with 3 race weekends in a row, that's pretty darn demanding of a race schedule for the student athletes. And so we won't travel until a little later in the week. We'll take a full pre-race day on Saturday, which will still be a good opportunity for us to preview the courses, dial in our race skis and our wax, and get ready for the race on Sunday. But really, we're not going to treat it any different than if it was a 2-race weekend. It's just a little bit easier on the athletes because they don't have to do the back-to-back races, and so that should obviously help us to hopefully produce really solid team day there as well. Because generally what you see is you see some athletes being pretty tired on the second day naturally, of these back-to-back race weekends. So knowing that there's really no excuse for that, we should be able to really prepare and focus on this one event this weekend. Should, I think, really help our student athletes be able to have a great day on the weekend as well.